Dawa's establishment as urban center started on December 24, 1902, the very day that the first train arrived at the place where the city stands now. Of this particular place for the construction of the first train terminal was made on account of a number of favorable factors that stood in favor of the city. Thus, factors like the availability of water, sufficient flat land for the intended construction of the workshop and residential units, relatively agreeable climate, approximately halfway distance between Addis Ababa and Djibouti, and above all, proximity to the fertile Hararghe highlands contributed to its selection. Dawa in due time grew rapidly into a thriving small town. An American diplomat, R.P. Skinner, who passed through the city in 1903, called it the Queen of the Desert. The station that was intended to serve as a railway terminal over a century ago has now become the second most populated urban center in the country. As a city that started attracting people from far and wide from its very birth, the city has served as a melting pot of indigenous and foreign cultures. The early settlers of Dawa seem to have set a refined cultural pattern of respect for diverse language, cultures, religions, and which has descended from generation to generation with great pride. Dire is a city that has evolved and developed a new culture of tolerance and respect that transcends culture, creed, ethnic color, or national barriers. It's a city where even strangers feel at home. In fact, it's a city where arriving is less difficult than departing for the simple reason that the people are friendly, frank, easygoing, and peaceful. The city is at present the seat of Dawa administration, which consists of 9 urban and 38 rural qabeles. The administration is said to have a total land size 1,288 square kilometers and an estimated population of over 342,000 people. Nearly 67.5% of them reside in urban areas. Dawa is located in the eastern part of Ethiopia and serves as the financial, commercial, industrial, and service center of eastern Ethiopia. Its proximity to the Middle East and Djibouti makes Dawa an important tourist destination. The city's growing role in this regard could be attributed to the fact that it gives access to air, road, and rail transportation, and the fact it has all the modern infrastructure one can think of. The altitude of the land in Dawa is between 960 to 2,500 meters above sea level. The climate is basically warm and dry with a low level of precipitation. The annual maximum and minimum air temperature is 31.4 and 18.2 degrees Celsius respectively, with average annual rainfall of 604 millimeters. The present residents of Dawa city consist of descendants who came from various parts of Ethiopia, as well as from Europe, Asia, Middle East, and African countries. Amharic is the official working language. Besides, Orominya and Somali languages are widely spoken among the communities. The municipality of Dawa seems to have been one of the earliest, if not the first, in the country, although the exact date of its foundation couldn't be ascertained from any source available, it can be inferred that the municipality was founded in the last years of the second decade of the 19th century. In those early days, the town was for all practical purposes divided into two parts physically by the Chatu River, morphologically the one Kazira, which was well planned, and the other Megala was an offshoot of unplanned sporadic settlement. Administratively, Kazira was under the jurisdiction of the railway company, while Megala was administered by the government of Ethiopia.